Greetings and welcome to the Evening Curve, starring me, James Bradsher. Now, on a post earlier, I posted California budget or something like that. Um, you see, the United States government pays California a yearly budget so that they can operate. Now, when the procrastination started doing it, the procrastination also started paying them a certain amount of money every year. You see, an annual budget. So they basically doubled their annual budget because of me, of procrastination. Well, if Sacramento doesn't want to get involved and arrest the criminals responsible and get me my stuff back, get me into my houses, put me in the governor's office where I belong, then I'm sorry, but California is not receiving any more money. And as I own America, America is not going to pay them an annual budget. Neither is the procrastination. So we are not going to pay California anything. California wants to operate. Let's see how they can fund themselves because we're not going to fit the bill. Mommy and daddy are not going to pay for your parties anymore, California. So I am the California governor. Why am I not in the governor's office? I've been the governor for a number of years since I sued for the position. And as I have diplomatic immunity, you can't kick me out of office. So why am I not in the governor's office? TikToking and YouTubing from the governor's office? Please tell me this vital information. It would be useful to know. Now, I have had the American government withdraw all the money from Sacramento's governmental account. You are at a zero balance. If I am not in the governor's office by 10 o'clock tomorrow morning, we are going to fine California $10 billion for not doing their job and listening, for being criminals. We're going to fine them for being, you know what? Fuck this. They're already a sanctuary state. They are harboring criminals. That's multiple charges of harboring criminals. How many criminals do we have in California? How many criminals are California harboring? That's aiding and abetting criminals. So let's fine the California government $10 billion for their aid to the criminals. Let's see if they like that. So we'll see how California likes being fined for aiding and abetting criminals. We'll see how long this state remains a sanctuary state. Well, you better hurry because I'm fining you. And the best way to show me you're working is to put me in 1201 Cleman Way, Arbuckle, California, as long as it doesn't have elk urine or anthrax in it. The sooner I'm there, the sooner I know you're doing your job. Yo, Jack Thompson. Yeah, start with Gavin Newsom. Exactly. Sit there and fucking cap his ass. You know, if the magical world was real, I would pay werewolves to come in acting like the ASPCA and come in and go, we'd like to talk to the governor. They allow them in. The werewolves walk in. Governor, hi, we were just going to get a bite to eat and we would love to have you for lunch. You know, and the governor says, sure, I'd love that. So they transform into werewolves and eat him. That would be awesome. Wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be awesome? I so wish the magical world was real so I could do that. I love Harry Potter. The books are so awesome. I love any books with magic. So, so I have all kinds of imaginings of what could happen if magic were real, or magical creatures were real, or how to operate if magic was real. It's ridiculous, really. It's fucking ridiculous. So how's everybody doing this fine morning, this fine evening? I just went grocery shopping today and picked up all the groceries for the rest of the month, picked up my new cigarettes. Ate some McDonald's, had a Big Mac. So that's pretty cool. That is pretty fucking cool. My sister took me shopping in her new car. It was nice. That thing bass bumps like mad, dude. My ears were like, bah, 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 bah. Ridiculous. Really ridiculous. But it's a cool car. It's nice. It's a new Dodge Dart. Not bad. And she just picked up a new truck like over the weekend. Brand new truck. Looks nice. So that's two brand new cars she has. She's got friends who buy her stuff. That would be cool. I wish I had a sugar mama that could buy me stuff. Right? Give me a sugar mama. I know. I've always been the sugar daddy because I've always had money. Ever since I was 15. I made my first million by the age of 15. By this here, 15. And I came back down here in 2001. I found out my money was gone in about 2006, 2007. It was closed due to inactivity. There were no further account transactions into the account. So they closed the account. I lost all my money. $6,700,000 saved up. And boom, gone in a heartbeat. All I get out of it is $100,000 insurance money. Come on, man. Where's my money? So I set out to make it rich again. And I did, only to have people steal it. So that's the way of life. America will beat you down. You have inalienable rights in America. The rights, the freedom, rights to free, to you have the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of justice. But you can only live so long as they can make money off of you. You only get justice so long as you have enough money to pay for it. And you're only allowed to pursue happiness. Because if you ever become truly happy, they will do everything in their power to stop you from being happy. But you can pursue it all you want. So, hey, go out and pursue that happiness. What happens when you're 15, 16 years old and you meet a 30-year-old woman online who talks to you about sex? And then when she finds out how you have sex, she passes you to all her adult friends to have sex with them. Then, when you grow up, she comes to you trying to accuse you of pedophilia. That sounds a little backwards, doesn't it? I was 15, 16. She was 30. I think she's the pedophile. Renee Elizabeth Stanley is her name. So, pedophile extraordinaire, Renee Elizabeth Stanley. And her friends, Moonlit, Junie, or not Rebel Rose, but One Wild Wolf, all pedophiles in the DM chat room. You know, DM chat room is run by a cop named Big D. Now, Big D seems to protect all these pedophiles and let them go around raping young children, even coming to find them to have sex with them. Last I knew, that was illegal. So, let's talk about pedophilia, huh? Let's talk about how I'm the victim of pedophilia and not the pedophile himself. Let's talk about all the women of the DM chat room who had virtual sex with me online when they were over 18 and I was 14, 15, 16, 17 years old. Now, these women want to say pedophile. I say pedophile myself. And I can prove it because we have a computer. My aunt bought it in 95. We used that computer to chat online. That computer has all the transcripts of all the pedophilic conversations these women had with me. So let's talk about pedophilia then, because that seems to be the topic of conversation today. Oh, you didn't understand what I was saying, Charles. Really? I think you understood me just fine. You just didn't want to say anything. But now that I'm talking about it openly, Mr. Ford, your wife is in big trouble now, isn't she? Because a teenage boy ruined your relationship and you set off to arrest him for pedophilia. Your whole investigation is washed up. As a cop, you are unable to investigate any crime which affects your family. If you do, all of your evidence is inadmissible in court. So I'm sorry, Mr. Ford, but your whole investigation for 23 years has been bullshit. So let's talk about pedophilia, Mr. Ford. Let's talk about pedophilia, because that seems to be the topic you want to talk about. Let's talk about how we have surveillance of me because of your investigation. Surveillance that proves that I hang around with children. I talk to children. I take children to movies. I go camping with their family, but there is absolutely no sex. So where is the charges of pedophilia coming from? Just because I have teenage friends doesn't mean I'm having sex with teenagers. We have evidence to prove I'm not. However, we have evidence to prove your wife does. What else does your wife do? Does she do drugs, perhaps? Does she steal? Does she lie to federal agents? That's also a crime. How many crimes has your family committed while trying to put away one retard? A retard which was abused online by your wife. Bye, Quasi, what's up? Well, not 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I mean, I would like to have an 18-year-old, but I doubt at my age that an 18-year-old would say, hey, I got to get some cracked out 30-year-old. Now comes the time of the show that everybody loves. It is time to smoke a cigarette with the king. So light them if you got them, homies, because some of you ain't coming back. Right on, right on. I know, right? I get abused online by a pedophile, and then her husband comes trying to accuse me of pedophilia. That's fucking bullshit. Some chicks might. I got style. No, I got crazy ass fucking ideas. I got a psychopathic brain. I'm filthy. I don't wash my hair. I'm not looking for a girlfriend, homie. I've been abused too much to have a girlfriend. Women just treat me like shit. They abuse me, they sexually molest me, and then they attack me for it. So I'm pretty much through with women and men for that matter too. So I think I'm going to swear an oath of celibacy and an oath of poverty, and that way anybody that steals my identity has to live broke and sexless for the rest of their life. You light up, Quasi. You light up. What was the light bulb but a crazy idea? Yeah, the light bulb's out. Yeah, light bulb was a crazy idea, but the man that invented the light bulb, Edison, well, he got the idea from Egypt because Egypt had light bulbs too. They were long filamented fixtures which worked off of lemon juice and potatoes. Yeah, pure for oneself. That's right. Yeah, they're all thieves. Edison is a thief. Okay, Edison is a thief. Fine. I'll go with that. Edison can be a thief. Because Egypt had light bulb technology back in Jesus's day. They have depictions of them in their hieroglyphics. So Egypt had light and electricity all the way back then. And we think we're so sophisticated nowadays. Can we build a pyramid like they did nowadays? Using only manpower and no machinery. Can we build a pyramid like they did? No, because we have lost our knowledge. Our knowledge has been lost over the years. We are not as smart as our ancestors once were. Yeah, Egypt was pretty much the birthplace of civil knowledge. That is correct. I love Egypt. I love Egypt. In Egypt, I have a name. Egypt recognizes me and calls me by a name. My name in Egypt is Ramses Sahmat Nefertiti Ptah. Very interesting name. And in English, that means son of Ra, one who is power, the beautiful woman opener. When are we going to get to arms? Well, I pretty much wash my arms right after I wash my torso and my head. So take care of my head, then my arms, then my torso. So it's about the second thing I wash. Real quickly. Ha, cute. I wash my ass, then my eyes. No, you're supposed to wash your nutsack and then your face. Don't you know how to take a shower? You start with your nutsack and then you wash your face. Nuts, then tongue. Yeah. That's right. Nuts, then tongue. If you're gonna brush your teeth, you're supposed to stick your toothbrush up your ass first. Oh God. Okay. This broadcast proudly brought to you by Pepsi Cola Pepsi products, sold in stores near you. Get yours at your local store. Oh, Charles is mad as an old wet hen. He just found out his wife and his whole wolf den are pedophiles. That's why I took the woman I mated with online to my wolf den, WOTDN. Of course, she was a pedophile, but, you know, we were together. Sync so he can use it. Huh, cute. Poor Charles Montgomery Ford. I do believe he works for Yuba Sutter Sheriff's Office. Yuba County. Yeah, let's let the world know they're pedos. Exactly. Almost a whole wolf den. I wouldn't be surprised if Charles Montgomery Ford was too. Yeah, can't let that go. Can't let that go. She molested me, okay? She abused me. I can't let that go. I mean, if we're going to be pointing fingers at pedophiles, let's point some fingers at some pedophiles. Come on. Let's get the real pedophiles in jail. Not some retarded kid that was dating a kid 4 or 5 years younger than him. So, but hey, who cares? Her name's Renee Elizabeth Stanley. She even lied to me and told me her name was Doreen. She even sent me a picture of her, so I knew what she looked like. So when she showed up in town, I knew it was her. I was happy to see her. I wanted to continue my relationship with her. But now that she's done this, let's point the finger. Let's point the finger where it belongs. Do you like the celebrity pedos? The others should be found out. Cool. Your army is right behind you. Hopefully farther than 6 inches. So let's just see how this investigation pans out now. How's their information doing? Um, you know, how you like to evidence you've received now, the testimony, the accusations. I would like to get my stuff back. It would be really nice. I would like to get into my house tonight. 1201 Cleman Way should be mine. I'd like to move into it. Yeah, keep up the vids, a chick for me. Hopefully she's a nice chick. Maybe 20, maybe 21, 22 years old, 23 years old. 20 to 30 years old, but not cracked out. Maybe some B-cup tits, nice turd cutter, red hair, blue eyes, name something nice like Gabrielle Janelle Bradsher. That would be awesome. So, this investigation will prove that the whole wolf den of Desert Moon Wolf Den, run by Charles Montgomery Ford, has been harassing me, discriminating against me, trying to steal from me, and trying to kill me to hide the fact that they are all pedophiles. Yeah, clean turd cutters. Nice turd cutter. Gotta have a nice turd cutter. Something to grab hold of and slap every now and then. I'm the king. Yeah, I'm the king, but some women don't care about kings. Some women feel kings are like creepy or what she calls a freak. That's so. You know what Jesus says? If you're embarrassed of me before your friends, I will be embarrassed of you before my Father. It's in the Bible somewhere. I don't know the exact quote of where it is, but I know it's in the Bible. Definitely there with you. You're a weirdo. Cool. Weirdos, misfits, outcasts. That's what America's built on. Give us your poor, your cripple, your unwanted few. And they come to America, and we become a great nation. We're just a great nation of criminals. All the criminals come to America, and we're a nation full of criminals. That's all America is a criminal country. Well, I just want Renee Elizabeth Stanley arrested for what she did to me. It's not too much to ask for. Arrest the criminal. Some senators weirdo crap. That sucks. No, I haven't watched your video yet, Quasi. No, I haven't watched your video. I've been busy all day. I've been out shopping out of town. Yeah, don't let them get you down. Block the trolls. Don't accept negativity in your life, dude. We don't need that shit. Spread the love. Just if they say something hurtful, block their bitch asses. You ain't got to put up with that shit. And don't let people talk negative in your feed. Don't ever do that. Don't give them that power. Just block their asses. Because you might be a little weird, right? But that makes you special. Unlike anybody else, you are unique and should be proud of that. No matter what your failing is, be proud that you are a unique individual. Oh, it has been 32 minutes and 30 seconds. I've overshot my runway. This is the end of my broadcast day. So please arrest the pedophiles. Like my brother Night Owl says, spread the love, not the hate. Too much hate in the world. Like Jesus says, love thy neighbor as if he was your brother. Because one day Flanders is going to be gone and you're going to miss him. That's cool. And as I say, Bradsher Pink Gray 2020, can one man make a difference? I bet I've made a difference in Charles Montgomery Ford's life. Oh, I bet you I've made a big difference in his life. So maybe this will clear up, get the pedophile out of the room, and then people can have an enjoyable experience on the internet. So help me out. Affect somebody's life every day, even if all you do is cheer them up on a bummer day. It affects them. It changes their life, changes their perspective. And if we do this enough, we can change the world. So help me to change the world. This is James Bradsher signing out. I'll see you tomorrow at 7 a.m. on the Morning Curve. Peace, homies.